bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Towns gets the bucket.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
Now here's Brogdon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Simons finds Ayton. Back to Simons. Takes a 3. He drops it from range.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. McDaniels a screen. Here's Towns. And Ayton pulls it down.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom! Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Thibault, a screen on McDaniels. Simons passes to Thibault. Into the lane. Simons with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's the pick.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels from long range. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And here's Simons outside. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Simons got 9 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Right side, Brogdon. No one near him. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Towns on a screen. Edwards against Thibault. McDaniels from long range. And it's Portland with a rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Grant with a screen on Edwards. Back to Thibault. Pass to Grant. Outside Thibault. Now Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant outside. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Towns. He's covered by Grant. With the teardrop.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
You know, something else that's working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Walker out there with Robert Williams. And it's Murray in at the 3 slot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Minnesota with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. Reed passes to Anderson. Back to Reed. Soft touch off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
The Timberwolves trail. To the left wing. Here's Moore. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Moore's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Cuts off the pass. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Murray with it. Warren covering. Here's Sharp. To stop the run. Anderson pulls it down.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Warren. Pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moore. Inside, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Williams has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate at North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they say small ball is on the rise. When you look at the MVPs of late, Clark, a lot of superstar bigs.
Yeah, that's a great point, B.A. I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis. I mean, with the floor spaced, I think it's freed up everybody that has ball skills to be able to make plays. And a lot of these guys are north of 7 feet that are doing it, whether it's off the dribble or pass and catch or knocking down mid-range and long-range shots. I think it's added to the versatility of stars in the game, the different positions where you can star from because of how the game is played now.
Sharp. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Conley passes to Moore. Anderson with a screen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside Walker. Pass to Sharp. Williams with the screen. Sharp. That one's good. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Reed for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. .44 seconds left in the first half. It's Sharp on the wing. 7 points in the game. Walker finds Williams. Here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. It's Sharp on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Timberwolves have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Here's Moore. Give him 8. Can't hit that one. Oh, nice D from Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Anderson. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starting. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Here's McDaniels, and that one is stuffed right through.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Brogdon from outside, from deep.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Thibault. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That'll be a second foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Edwards. They get it again. Outside McDaniels. Towns on a screen. The three. McDaniels. That's good. McDaniels got 10 points.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Brogdon finds Simons. Grant outside. Back to Simons. Grant with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Simons missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Pass to Edwards. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gobert. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height. And he gets up pretty good, too.
Here's Simons. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons. Gobert up top. 6 to shoot. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Brogdon. Grant with a screen on Edwards. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Simons against Edwards. Simons passes to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Grant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Hits the trifecta.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for Portland. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then it's Murray. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man spot. Henderson.
Oh, what a throwdown.
Nice. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Portland has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. To the paint. Here's Kamari. Anderson covers. Out to the wing. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamari, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Back to Conley. Oh, they get a hand on it. Henderson against Conley. Pass to Kamari. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Moore. Offensive rebound. Conley passes to Reed. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Williams, and Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Grant. Stolen. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards with it. Pulls it. And he hits the jumper for 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Thibault. Grant outside. Here's Simons. Grant with a screen on Edwards. Back to Grant. Simons up top. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Really left him alone that time. Towns has got 11 points here in the second half.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Here's Rupert. Thibault passes to Simons. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Timberwolves shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Timberwolves.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Knocks it loose. Simons with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. From the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
From behind the arc. McDaniels, that's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Rupert. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside McDaniels. The three. The shot that time not on target. Fires from way outside. No good there. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Evener. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Here is Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got the game going with his first points of the game for Minnesota. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Mathurin. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Crafty move.
That's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Towns. Out to the right wing. Edwards against Halliburton. Edwards dishes to Towns. Shot clock at 2. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Gobert, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now, here's Siakam. Mathurin, good.
Well, Benedict Mathurin not shy at all from the three-point line.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Siakam. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Back to McDaniel. Over Halliburton. Here's Gobert. Knocked loose. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the three ball is good.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Indiana Pacers. He delivered not. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
They've got Warren. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Conley, and it's Moore in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. He kicks to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Nesmith, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Nesmith has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. And it's Warren with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Warren kicks to Conley. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now the pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. Smith tips it back in. Smith's got his second bucket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded closely to the wing right side. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Toppin, no one around him. Minnesota with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Toppin against Anderson. Toppin passes to Nemhard. Back to Toppin. Conley against McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kyle Anderson. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Here's more. And there's the feed to Anderson, and they take the lead. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Toppin kicks to McConnell. Over to the wing. Here's Nemhard. Indiana again missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Conley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Twelve seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Conley, and there's the drive. Good. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
A 3 from Warren, and he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand. Before heading to the locker room, they're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Walker, and it's Turner in at the 5. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Pacers trail by 3, and it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Walker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Outside Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
How about this offensive onslaught from Benedict Mathurin? Doesn't look like they can slow him down.
Pass to Edwards. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin, and Indiana another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And another three for Minnesota.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Outside Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, great answer by Benedict Mathurin. What a shot from distance.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's McDaniels. Kicks it to Gobert. To the wing on the left. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Inside, Alexander Walker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on Sunday.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. And Indiana making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. And both free throws good for McConnell. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Moore right side. And it's off from three-point range. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. McConnell passes to Nemhard. Screen by Smith. Stolen by Reed. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here is Conley. Warren is out there with Anderson. Then it's Conley. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he dunks it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Conley. Anderson right side. Moore against Smith. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Toppin dishes to Smith. And then jam down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
My goodness, how fast off his feet is Jalen Smith. That is spectacular.
Moore outside for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Memo, and he slams it one-handed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
McConnell passes to Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
It's Anderson with the drive. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Conley against McConnell. Kick out to Moore. Anderson outside. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. And that's now 10 points for Kyle Anderson. McConnell passes to Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Smith with a screen on Warren. Up top, McConnell. He's covered by Warren. And the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Anderson kicks to Reed. Right side, Conley. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the pass to McConnell. Off target from outside.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Edwards. And they pick up 2. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
McConnell finds Turner. Mathurin with a screen on Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And the 3 off target. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Halliburton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's the Timberwolves take. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived. Welcome to 2K Sport. These teams both. Hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Pascal Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with TJ McConnell. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Siakam. To the wing, right side. Siakam the screen. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Brogdon, the pass to Graham. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
McConnell from outside, and Ayton pulls it down. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Now here's Simons. Outside for Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Over Halliburton. And it's Brogdon missing. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. He launches a 3. Outside for McConnell. Back to Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Tipped away. Gets stolen by Thibault. Here's the break. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brogdon. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
An effort from Tyrese Halliburton. Like seeing him do everything where he can alter shots.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Jeremy Grant. Free throw good. Halliburton. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
Now here's Simons. Ayton passes to Simons. Now Graham. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Grant.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Simons passes to Grant. McConnell against Simons. Thibault on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Simons, a screen on Siakam. Pulls up. And that one's long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And a two-handed jam.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on McConnell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Halliburton against Thibault. Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Siakam for three. He buries it from three. Siakam's got 5 points.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Grant the pass to Simons. With the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Here's Nesmith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Nesmith gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside for Grant. Back to Simons. Outside Thibault. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brogdon against Halliburton. And here's Simons outside. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton outside. And it's blocked by Thibault. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Portland Trailblazers. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Pacers, 2nd quarter underway. We've got Smith, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Nembhard in at the point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. Now here's Henderson. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Sharp. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
The kick out to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The teardrop. Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 5 points.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Indiana calls timeout. And Walker's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Mathurin with the ball. He's scoreless. Nifty move. For 3, Smith knocks down the triple.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's Henderson. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Kamari. Here's Sharp. Walker covering. Sharp, no good. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Three-pointer Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
They kick it out to Murray. And it's Portland with another. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. With the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. Williams, a screen on Walker. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Kamari. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Toppin with it, guarded now by Williams. Outside Matherin. Here's Nembhard, defended by Henderson. On the take, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Three-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Matherin. Toppin outside. Back to Matherin. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Williams with the screen. Henderson the pass to Murray. Here's Kamari. It's Sharp on the wing. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Three-pointer Matherin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. Into the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Back to Toppin.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Matherin finds Walker. Back to Matherin. That'll count. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Simons and Thibault are the 2 wings. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McConnell. Siakam with a screen on Grant. Shot clock at 5. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Simons against McConnell. The 3 is up. Pacers with a rebound. Simons with a steal. Driving inside.
Out of the way!
Wow! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
Siakam with a screen on Thibault. Halliburton takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Back to Grant. 6 to shoot. Up top, Aiden. Shoots over Siakam. Siakam pulls down the board.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Turner. Here's Nesmith. Turner, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Nesmith. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's Simons missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Portland trailing here. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Here's Nesmith. After the basket by Portland. Siakam with a screen on Thibault. Siakam outside. There's Nesmith with the 3. 5 on the clock. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. A sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Grant outside. The 3. Unable to get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Right wing tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Pass to Simons. Brogdon with a screen on McConnell. And it's Simons penetrating. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul. T.J. McConnell. First personal.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 12. Ooh, look at Halliburton using his length.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Simons. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Sharp.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he jams it home with authority.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Three-pointer Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Henderson. Good. Henderson's got 7 points.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Nembhard to pass to Matherin. Here's the three. And he can't get that one. Murray scanning the floor. 1 second left. Sharp. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Smith out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Walker. Then there's Benedict Matherin. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. Here's Toppin. Here he goes.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Henderson, right side. And the call will be against Benedict Matherin. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Sharp. Walker covering. Shots blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Three-pointer Sharp. Smith with the rebound. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. Toppin, a screen on Henderson. Toppin with it. Henderson picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Matherin. Counted from distance.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Kamari. Now here's Murray. The 3 ball. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Toppin.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Right side, Williams. Murray finds Henderson. Pass to Kamari. They need this. And he drives in. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Siakam comes in for Toppin. McConnell, he's checked in for Walker. And Halliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Third team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Outside for McConnell. Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
McConnell against Simons. Pass to Aiden. 5 to shoot. Aiden with a screen. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Here's Simons. Siakam pulls down the board, and it's Indiana's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Siakam with a screen on Ayton. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Turner, a screen on Thibault. Halliburton against Thibault. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. And here's Simons outside. Again, Simons missing. Indiana's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. McConnell, good.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Back to Ayton. Brogdon from outside. Left side Thibault. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Brogdon. For three, Mathurin. And Ayton pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thibault, a screen on McConnell. Simons passes to Ayton. Simons against McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. No luck on that one. And so the Pacers take the win. They have. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Now Ayton after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Edwards, that's good.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Kicks it out to Grant. Thibault, the pass to Grant. Brogdon right side. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Thibault finds Simon. It's good.
Anthony Simons doesn't panic in these situations. Staying in control and bearing the shot in time.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Back to Grant. Towns with the steal. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Towns dishes to Edwards. Nifty move. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Simons finds 8. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Brogdon wide open. The long distance 3 is barreled.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Towns the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Passes it to McDaniels to the right side. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards passes to Towns.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Pass to Brogdon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Here's Grant. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And Simons has it in the corner. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Towns with the steal. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Simons. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
Looking very comfortable on the interior. Gobert gets his.
The pass to Thibault. Grant kicks to Simons. Driving in. Outside to Brogdon. Passes it to Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Simons from outside. Here's Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Right side, Conley. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Portland. And back with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block. Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And the basket by Kamara.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
To the left wing, Anderson wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD. Overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Pass to Sharp. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Henderson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Kamara. The putback. It's good on the putback. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Conley kicks to Moore. The rebound by Sharp. Portland leading by 6. Henderson attacking. Murray dishes to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Warren a screen. Out to Conley. Fires for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
That one goes. Count it.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Stolen by Henderson. He takes it in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
More in the corner. Portland grabs the miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 12-point Portland lead.
With the pace that Henderson plays with, that pull-up is a deadly shot for Scoop to have in his bag.
Warren on the wing. He has yet to score. They need this. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 12. Driving to the basket. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Sharp testing the defense down the lane and succeeding. They couldn't keep up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Anderson.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Henderson against Conley. Pass to Kamara. The tray. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Portland riding a 15. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simon. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's Simons off the drive. Grant outside. He kicks it to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Timberwolves trail by 16. The pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Simon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes it to Alexander Walker. McDaniels with the ball. And finished off by McDaniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Over to the left wing. Back to Simons. Out to the right wing. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Thibault, the pass to Ayton. Now, here's Simons. McDaniels defending. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert, the screen. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. His three-pointers off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Smooth through the lane to kill Alexander Walker, making his presence felt.
Simons kicks to Ayton. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Moore outside. Gobert the screen. Inside. Got a piece of it. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers leading by 20. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. To the paint. Out to the wing. The pass to Sharp. Here's the three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Got to get out on Sharp. He can definitely do damage from outside the arc.
Near the three-point line, it's Moore, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Passes to Sharp. And they jam down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Just so electric. Shaden Sharp is locked in tonight, and that's scary for opponents. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Warren. Naz Reid out there with Anderson. And it's Conley, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard. To the inside, Williams. Pass to Sharp from downtown. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch and shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
For the 3, Reid misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Nobody near Williams. On the wing, Williams. And here's Sharp. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 20 points for Shaden Sharp.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless, beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Out to Henderson. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
With 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that and his anticipation skills. Leads to second chance points.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Simons from outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Brogdon looking it over. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. Simons up top. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Kicks to Towns. Gobert with the screen on Simon. Edwards, that's good.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
From deep three-point land, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Edwards can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 20. Simons from outside. Grant the pass to Simons. And he drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
He's just playing with him now. Anthony Simons baiting the defenders.
Now here's McDaniel. Guarded closer and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Brogdon. That one off the back iron and out.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Here's Towns, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Brogdon kicks to Simons. Grant, right side. No good on the 3. And now the Timberwolves on the break. That's a 2 from Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
Here's Brogdon. 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Simon. Tries to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Off the inbound pass, and the slam dunk by Simon.
Man, Anthony Simons with no fear.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
For the NBA tonight, these are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. And that one drops.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Pacers foul, Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Alexander Walker. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Takes a 3. Pass to Halliburton. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. Towns with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Pacers. Towns passes to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels gotten his second bucket.
Timeout. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And here are the Pacers now. 7-point differential. Kicks it out to Siakam. Indiana again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards against McConnell. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And he's good on the second. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. And has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps his second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. Tries the spin move.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against McDaniels. And the basket by Halliburton.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
McConnell against Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Halliburton on the attack. The open shot, Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Indiana ball.
Now Halliburton. Turner, a screen on McDaniels.
Blocking foul called on Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
We've got Smith, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Moore. Conley passes to Anderson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist goes to
Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Lets the 3 fly, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Well, Indiana shooting about 47%. A nice number. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Takes it inside. Nice D from Anderson.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Pacers making their last shot. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Warren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The free throw is off from Toppin. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out. They compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
The Timberwolves have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Pass to Anderson. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's Toppin. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Intercepted. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Back to Mathurin. From behind the arc. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Moore. Takes the 3. No good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Mathurin. Driving in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Magnets and vice grips on his hands. Mathurin making a miss.
Conley finds Reed. Now Warren. Pass to Anderson. Anderson with a screen on Mathurin. Moore. And the shot goes. Moore's got his first points of the night. 52 seconds left in the half. Here's Toppin. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Reed. Conley passes to Warren. Back to Conley. Anderson with a screen. Conley on the attack. Reed with it. It's Warren on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Moore. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Wendell Moore. Taking 2 shots.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pacers with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Three-pointer Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. Puts up a 3. And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForge. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. McDaniels, that's good.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Now the Pacers on the move. McConnell from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Chalk up 2 there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Daniels. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. They've got numbers for the finish. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 10.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's McConnell. Up and in on the layup.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Halliburton. He's got 6.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. A minute 15 left in the third.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Pass to Toppin. Outside Matherin. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Matherin's got 11.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And here's Conley. He's got 9. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
Boom. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Outside Conley. Pass to Moore. Going inside. Kicks it out to Anderson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Walker. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And so it's Minnesota sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Walker. Jalen Smith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Nembhard, good.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Conley against Mathurin. Moore passes to Conley. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Warren. Back to Anderson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Now Mathurin. Back to Toppin. Launches it. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Warren from downtown. They get it back. Here's Anderson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Toppin, a screen on Conley. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. 4-3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Showing off and flashing that scoring ability, Mathurin wants his team to know they can really trust him on offense.
Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That one's good by Moore. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Picked by Smith. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
And the basket is good. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Mathurin finds Toppin. On the wing, Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
I call that an executive summary statement. Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
And Edwards slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Edwards.
Goodness!
Whoa! Oh, wow! Whips down the windmill jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Edwards for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Edwards for three. No good that time. It's tipped. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 10 and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
when you consider how... How athletic, Doris, both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Halliburton against Brogdon. Grant for three. Trains the three-pointer.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Takes it inside.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side to Walker. Right wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now, here's Brogdon. Simon's on the wing. Brogdon a screen on McConnell. And Simon's wide open. He'll fire. The three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's one. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Brogdon finds Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 6, and there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton, like a seasoned veteran right there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Brogdon kicks to Simons. Halliburton with the steal. A 3-ball. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Portland leading. Bible on the wing. The kick out to Simons. Passes it to Ayton. Down low and stolen by McConnell. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. Launches the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's McConnell. Hasn't made one yet. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Fires the three. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. Simons against McConnell. Poked away. Thibault kicks to Simons. Back to Thibault. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. .20 seconds left in the first. Simons on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul. Simons against McConnell. Simons kicks to Brogdon. Grant with a screen on Halliburton. Simons from outside. And no good. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Portland out in front. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Here's Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Now, here's Toppin. Defense right on him. Benedict Mathurin, and that's good. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
The Trailblazers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Sharp missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
That one misses. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Out to the right wing. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And the pass to Mathurin. Mathurin with a screen on Williams. Back to Mathurin. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Here's Sharp. Shooting. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
2 shots. The previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, break to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside Mathurin. Williams with the steal. And here comes the break. Jumps up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Make some noise.
Pacers trail by 5. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Nembhard's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Murray outside. Takes the three. And another three for Portland.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Nembhard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Scoot Henderson. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Henderson. Now, here's Sharp. He has 7.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Toppin a screen on Henderson. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. That shot off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And Toppin throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Matherin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Trailblazers leading by 3. They've got Siakam. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you.
That's just sharp anticipatory defense from Tyrese Halliburton. Triggers the break immediately.
Grant kicks to Thibault. He's looking for Simons and finds him. It's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Stolen by Grant. Ayton with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Simons off the drive. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Halliburton finds Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Portland foul. Malcolm Brogdon. Second personal foul.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Halliburton. Rejected by Brogdon.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Brogdon. Ayton's got his first basket of the night.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Now Simon. 12 points for him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Thibault. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Grant with a screen on Halliburton. Kicks it out to Grant. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called the Pacers. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 9 points. Halliburton outside. To the inside. McConnell, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Brogdon a screen on McConnell. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Into the lane. Siakam for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Portland lead. Brogdon kicks to Simons. Passes it to Grant. Back to Simons. And there's the pass to Ayton. Grant with the ball. Simons on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Halliburton kicks to Walker. And Indiana, another 3.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Brogdon outside. McConnell against Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Grant's got 10 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Halliburton against Brogdon. On the wing, Walker. Siakam, a screen on Brogdon. Walker the pass to Halliburton. That one goes in. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Murray. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. Outside Mathurin. Dishes it to Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Nembhard's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pacers. Outside Williams. Mathurin against Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Mathurin for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. A 3 hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Sharp. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
To the wing right side. 2 points. That one goes. Sharp's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know,
Yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Halliburton looking around. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Simons against McConnell. Simons kicks to Brogdon. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the wide open shot from McConnell. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Simons against McConnell. To stop the run. And it's Simons missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Grant with a screen on Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. And there's Grant on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists here tonight. Indiana leading by 7. Halliburton outside. Brogdon against Mathurin. Halliburton a screen on Ayton. Outside for Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Halliburton with the steal. Goes up, and Halliburton slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
3-pointer, Simon. Siakam pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. The dish to Turner. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell with the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Pacers lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
For 3, Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good.
Go.